Hello, everyone. Mostly good morning. That's what I can see in the chat. Welcome back. If you're here for the first time, and I think Jane Appleton's here for the first time, so very special, warm welcome to you. Welcome to the Sangha. Before anything else, just let me know if you can hear me. Just simple yes, and the chat will suffice. And if you can see me well too. And yeah, so welcome back. Welcome, Christine. Good morning to you. And we're here this week. Okay, Lynn, thank you. Okay. Good. So we're here this week with Christine, exploring presence at the heart of everything. So for those of you new here, we'll be here for an hour. Christine will have a short talk, and then a long practice, and some time for Q&A, and we'll do our best to be present in Q&A. You can ask your questions in the chat box. This is a live streaming, so you can go in the chat box. And as it's a live streaming, so we don't lose track of questions in case they just jump in with your comments, please, before you type your question, type in capital letters question, and then write the question. And of course, you're also welcome to come live on screen and ask your question directly, interact with Christine. If you do that, there's a little hand on the bottom of the screen. You just click on that, and I will see you raising your hand and invite you on screen. So I think tech is in tech terms, that's what we need to know. Also remind you that this platform runs on Dana, the practice of generosity. In this particular case, we're speaking about very specific generosity, the donations that the Sangha gives to Sangha Life. As Martin Edwards says, he's the founding teacher of this platform. This is a hard work. We're creating a new heart-based economy because it's freely offered. It's hardly offered, but it's not free cost. And we need to face a lot of outgoing costs that we don't have any other means, any other ways to face except from your generosity. So I will let you have the link for the donation. If your heart speaks that way and you can follow your heart, please feel free to do that. If not, just your presence is a good practice and also a good donation. That's what we're here for. Just last quick word. Some of you asked yesterday about Nathan and Zohar because they're in Tel Aviv. So we sent a message to Nathan and he got back. They are fine, they're well and safe, but they're a bit shaken with the situation, like it's expected to be. Nevertheless, they are continuing their work there and trying to find options to keep on doing what they're doing, which is admirable and I think mostly needed at this time. So just to let you know that they're well and safe. Okay, enough for me. Thank you. I'll leave you with Christine. Have a good session. Thank you.
Thank you, George. So here we are again. Hello, everyone. Here we are with our theme, presence, sitting at the heart of everything, free from everything, which actually is a paradox. Sitting with everything, embodying it, and at the same time being free from it. So today we will continue our exploration about the first part of the sentence, sitting at the heart of everything. And tomorrow, and probably the day after, we will see how that unfolds. We will explore the second part of the sentence, free from everything. So, as I was thinking about this talk and exploring how I proceed to sit at the heart of everything, most times it starts with myself asking a simple question. The question is, what is here right now? What is here in the body? What is happening in the body right now? And this question is an invitation not to think about it. It's an invitation to explore in the body through the felt sense. What is happening now in the body? So then we need to listen. We need to listen deeply, actually. And the body will give us some information. Perhaps an acute sensation or a more subtle sensation. Or perhaps nothing much. When we notice that nothing much is happening, the fact that we have noticed that nothing much is happening is enough to explore that. How is it? What is happening in the body when nothing much is there? Feel into that. Penetrate that. So, as I'm speaking, you can let this question drop into your body. What is happening now in the body? Personally, I am sensing some constriction here in my elbows. I can hear the silence surrounding my words. And as I'm listening to the silence, it deepens into my body. So with this question, what is happening now? Things don't stay in place, they move. They are moving all the time. Moment to moment, there is this movement. We need to slow down, to sense what is happening and to sense how things are moving, dancing, moment to moment. We need to dance with that movement, bring our attention to what is unfolding and resting with that, resting with the movement. So listening and bringing our attention to where things are happening. And resting in presence where things are happening, where things are calling. Actually, it's like a calling inside. Body is calling, maybe through a sensation or some energy. Body is calling our presence, our attention. Or maybe it's more like an aliveness. Something is alive in the body, and we need to bring our attention there and rest there. The resting part of presence is really a little like a pregnancy. Something is moving, something is growing, and we're just resting there where it's live. Letting it happen. And like a pregnant mother, presence is loving presence, caring presence, holding presence. Loving, holding, caring presence is curative. Resting at the heart of what is unfolding, with heart, is curative. Perhaps we will sense a subtle relaxation. Perhaps a burning sensation. If that happens, let it burn. Let the body guide us. Body knows better. It can help sometimes to put a hand on the part of the body where something is happening. The warmth of the hand, the weight of the hand can help being present to what is happening with heart, with warmth, with love. The other day I read an article from Thich Nhat Hanh. No, it was about Thich Nhat Hanh, the beloved Zen teacher that passed away lately. And he said something like this. I can't quite remember the sentence, but he said something like, presence is the loveliest gift, the most precious gift we can offer to loved ones. Presence is the most precious gift we can also give to ourselves. This is me adding that right now. To be present is like saying, I am here for you. So to be present for ourselves is being here for ourselves. So important. Presence requires courage. The courage to feel what is here. The courage to dare to feel what is here. And as I said yesterday, breathing with what is here often helps. Breathing in, breathing out, whatever the territory unfolding. Finding the courage to explore. Finding the courage to be curious about what is unfolding. Presence requires patience. The patience to listen to what is happening in the body. And the body is much slower than the mind. The mind goes fast, the body goes slowly. So the patience to listen to what is happening and to start all over again. We need to start all over again and all over again. Every situation is new. We need to come back right here again and again. We can't rush it. Get over with it. Presence has its natural pace. Presence also requires trust. Trusting the body. Letting go of the mind. Trusting what is unfolding. Trusting that what is unfolding is showing the way. Trusting that things will be okay in the end. Even if we don't know what is going to happen. Or maybe in the end we will die, but that is okay too. Presence requires trust. It's a bit like jumping into the void, not knowing if the parachute will open. A leap of trust. In life. Is that naive? I don't think so. As I told you yesterday, my husband is ill. He has a severe kidney condition. 2.5 years ago, the doctors told us that very soon he would have to go into dialysis, I think we say in English, to change his blood since his kidneys don't work 3 times a week. Soon, they said. But what does soon mean? We didn't know. Did soon mean a month? 6 months? 2 years? So, no need to worry when we don't know. Trusting that when time has come, we will manage. 2.5 years later, he is not in dialysis. if we had worried all through those 2.5 years, we would have not enjoyed every moment. When the time comes, we will do our best. And in the meantime, enjoy the moment, enjoy life, trusting. So courage, patience, trust. There is a line from a French poet called Nicolas Boileau. In French, it goes like this: hâtez-vous lentement, et sans perdre courage, 20 fois sur le métier mettez votre ouvrage. In English, it goes like this: make haste slowly, and without losing courage, put your work back on the loom 20 times. So let's put our work back on the loom. Let's meditate. So if you need to stretch your legs, I do. Find your seat. There. So let's find our seat. Gently settling on the ground. Settling on the ground physically, and settling in the ground of what is here, right now. Spine stretching towards the sky. And relaxing right here. At the heart of your experience, as it is. Breathing in, breathing out. If you wish, you can ask yourself this question: what is happening now in the body? Simply dropping the question in the body, not thinking about it, listening, listening. Through all our senses. Gently resting our presence, our attention at the heart of what is happening. Be it a sensation, an energy, a mood. Relaxing into what is here. Holding the field of presence with love, with care. What is happening now in the body? Answering the call. Resting our presence in the middle of the call. At the heart of what is happening. Whatever is happening right now, this is it. Finding the courage to explore that through our resting, loving presence. patiently attuning to body's pace. Nothing to do, only resting patiently. Letting things happening. What is happening now in the body? With patience, coming back, coming back. With our presence, we are answering the call to be here. what is happening now. Maybe we can sense a slight shift, a movement, a dance, or something else. Trusting the process. Trusting the process of life unfolding moment to moment. Trusting that it is okay to sense into what we are sensing, to penetrate what we are sensing, to unite with what is here. What is happening now? This is it. Life unfolding here. It is all happening here. May we all rest in presence, lovingly, trusting the unfolding of life right here. So, thank you. Thank you for being here. We have some time, a few minutes to share on the chat or ask questions. I'm happy to answer questions if there are any. Yesterday I stopped the session a little early. Today I will stay to the end. Perhaps some questions will arise or not. I'm just reading what Lois wrote, but it's moving, so let me see. Another sleepless night with the escalating violence and pain. Yes. Sitting with the brain busy wanting to do something to understand. Even though I know, feel, and little, oops, it's jumping again, sorry. Yeah. What to do? Sometimes there's nothing to do. Holding lovingly the pain, the heartbreak, holding with love the pain. letting our heart break. Letting the sadness unfold. The mind will produce a lot of thoughts coming back. Always coming back to the body and to the love, holding on to love is the most important. So, friends, see you tomorrow. Wishing you a peaceful day. And don't forget the dana. I'm trying to read the chat, but it's jumping. Oops, I'm sorry, but okay. Very difficult to read when it jumps. So if you wrote a question that I didn't answer, you might post it back in the chat tomorrow, in the beginning, so I get to read it easier. Thank you, everyone.